We gon' talk about the old, young, smart, dumb. Let me show you where I'm coming from. You better tell them or I will.
Yo, you better tell them or I will. Talk to you about improvement, health. So, last few days been eventful. So one of my sponsees that is getting married, and I'll be officiating his wedding. My man got what they call a defibrillator and pacemaker and all that in it. And he goes to the doctor and he finds out what they call a lead. Now, keep in mind, I don't know what this stuff means. I'm just telling you what he told me. The lead is bad on the defibrillator, so they got to go in and replace it. So they stretch it out. You know, the procedure is like 3 weeks from the time he went to the doctor. All right, cool. Now, keep in mind, we alcoholics and addicts, recovered, right? Well, he's recovering, and I have recovered from a seemingly hopeless state of mind and body. Okay? But just so you know, in case you got a family member or what I'm kicking to you, like, oh, right? Even though I am sober, still have alcoholic thinking. This is why it's called alcoholism, not wasm. So at times, my shit could jump loose, and I'm way out, as the book tells us, full flight from reality, right? So anyway, you know, he calls me, and of course, it's the end of the world. And I say, all right, man. And they give him this vest that is going to do the same thing as the defibrillator, but you got to wear the vest. Now, at this point, he's a week away from the procedure. And I say, all right, man, keep your prayers tight and your thinking right. We good. Wear the vest. We good. So go back through the catalog, and you'll see on this failed project, I'm on my way to the store to get some more shit that I don't need. But anyway, I see a text, I need prayer. So I'm not going to respond to the text. I'm calling direct. When I call direct, my man he gone. He tripping. And I could hear it. And he's asking for information that don't have nothing to do with nothing. So I say, yo, man. I say, yeah, I'll send you the information, but make sure your lady give me a call. And he like, all right. And I say, make sure your lady calls me. So I don't have his lady's number because I don't call my friends ladies. I don't do that. Okay. So anyway, I reach out through her Facebook. She comes back and you know, responds to my message, because now I got to reach out because my man is tripping. And she explains to me that from the time they put the vest on him, he hadn't been asleep. We at about day 4 because he's scared he's going to die if he go to sleep. Message that follows that, they done called the crisis hotline. They on their way to the ER. My man is so jacked up that they gotta put his ass to sleep. That's the simplest way I could put it. Not inundate, in whatever that medical term is called. They put his ass to sleep. So I'm like, all right. So talking to the queen, and I'm like, I got to go up there because that's what we do, right? You go see your people, man. You go support your people. So I get myself together. I make the ride, hour, 48 minutes to get to him. Now, I'm knowing he in there, but I'm not knowing the severity of the situation. Come to find out, they done put him in like an induced psychosis or something, basically knock his ass out, put him in a coma, right? So when I get to the hospital room, I look at my man. He about 6'2", reasonably fit, you know, and my man is out. He won't even know I was there. I have never in my life been in a hospital room with a person has so much shit coming out of them, meaning hoses and IVs and feeding tubes and ventilator and all this. And I'm like, yo, right? So I sit, chop it with his lady, say my prayers, kiss my man on the head, and I roll out. My point is, 1, take care of yourself. 2, you could never have enough gratitude. You will never hear no one say you have too much gratitude. Keep your gratitude right. Gratitude helps with your blood pressure, man. Gratitude helps with your attitude. Gratitude helps with your physiology overall, man. And if you here, then be here. Don't go in the past with all that you think you done wrong. If it was that goddamn wrong, you wouldn't be here. Keep your gratitude right, man. Take it easy. Drink water, Sean. I do need to drink more water. Love the people that love you, man. Don't go looking for some shit that ain't there. And everything you need, you have. Everything you want, you gonna have to go get. The power that created you has woke you up, has made sure you got food, clothing, and shelter. All that want shit, that's on you to go get. Take care of yourself, man, and remember, when the trials, tribulations, and all of that come to your door, or even in your neighborhood, on your street, it is always worse in your mind than it is in real life. It is always worse in your mind than it is in real life. When the storm comes, 1, it's going to run out of rain. 2, pause, pray, proceed. And make sure that you get the lesson out of the storm so you don't go back into it again or it don't come your way no more. But be grateful, man, because to see my man laying in that hospital like that, not cool. Last report I got, he was up, he opened his eyes. They bring in whatever was keeping him asleep, that what I call it a tranquilizer. I know that's not the right term, but whatever it is, they bringing it down so that he could start to do it on his own, get his body back right so that they could do the procedure. But man, look here. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I'm going to say it again. Take care of yourself before you take care of somebody else. Call it selfish, call it whatever, but baby, if your battery not charged, you can't give nobody a jump. Take care of yourself, man. It's a lot of good living out here, baby. Take care of yourself. And when you begin to take care of yourself, your influence will affect your circle without you having to say nothing. Right? Take care of yourself, man. You better tell them or I will. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe and tell a friend. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Conversation probably reach across the nation. I'm getting to the point, be patient. Tell them or I will. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them. Yeah. You are now tuned in to the #1 podcast on the internet. Sean P. You better tell them.